Okay, there we go. Banner should be dropping, I believe, in 3 to 2 minutes, so I'm starting this now, so I don't have to do it all when it drops. Saves time. So while we wait, we can listen to the glorious login music. Ba, 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 ba. Also, as I had pretty bad luck in a different gacha game yesterday, I'm going to say I'm going to have extraordinarily good luck on this. If I can hit this banner the second it drops and be one of the first ones to do a multi, watch me get both the banner cards and 50 stones. I'm hoping for the dream. Alright, I'll check again. Let's see. Nope. Okay, they got 3 minutes. Let's check again. 2 minutes. Nope. Okay. Like, for real, I've been waiting for this banner on Global for far too long, because this is the actual useful banner, where all the good stuff's at. Because if the banner copies what it was in Japan, it'll have Vegeta Blue, Trunks, and Merge Zamasu on this banner. So, and all 3 of them are, like, essentially top tier. And then Rose should come in a banner shortly after this, in a couple days to a week, possibly. So if I can get everything off this banner as I need, we're good. Check again, and no. Okay, they got 1 minute left. And then I'm filing a very formal and very angry complaint. And also, if you don't think I'll pull Merge Zamasu, when I did this in Japan, I think Merge Zamasu was the second card I pulled in the first multi. And then I got Trunks immediately after that, with Vegeta Blue in the same pull. So if I mimic that, banner's done. Come on, sweet child of mine. Also, if it pops and I miss it, just let me know, because you shouldn't have to restart your client, but it won't pop if you're sitting on the screen, sadly. Alright, well, I'll wait. One big hope I also have is when this drops, they'll need to bring back 4 specific Dokkan Fests. Because the problem with Global is they never have anything going on. Even right now, it's just simply Vegeta, and he should be leaving. So if Vegeta's not here anymore... Yeah, so Vegeta's gone. There they are, okay, there they are. Trunks and Zamasu, so that means the banner should be here now. Boom, baby! Right on the dime. Alright, you ready for this? First multi, or the first couple seconds. We're gonna get everything on the banner right now. This is how this is done. I'll say out loud what this is, but I think you can see for yourself.
Those are rainbows. Some say it was, some say it too. God, we'll go 3.
Come on. Come on, show me what it is. Come on, give me that good luck. Okay. Got Trunks, just like I said. It's Super Saiyan Trunks. I won't tell you what kind of Trunks it is, because that doesn't matter. But as I said, Trunks is done, so all I need now is Zamasu. Oh god, if somebody stole my first time multi, I'm gonna be so angry. Alright, so I got Trunks with the first multi. Off to a good start. I should only merge Zamasu now. We'll be good. There you go, Super Saiyan 3. I mean, it guarantees us something, but you know how this is. Trunks again. Rocket with some birder. And, ooh, man. Not a... There we go. Alright, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. Decent pull, decent pull. Problem, though, is I believe I might have him at a max dupe path. Let me check that real fast. Because I don't remember which account this is. I do believe he should be done, though. Yep, damn it. So he'll just be used as SA fodder, sadly. Alright, still need Trunks and Zami, then. So 100 stones, 3 SSRs so far, so I'd say Answer to Evidence, you're looking at... This third multi will guarantee for sure if this banner's worth pulling on multiple times. If I get another SSR on the third multi, then it's a pretty safe bet that you're kind of free to multi on this, and expect at least an SSR or something decent. Unfortunately, though... Congrats if you got Zamasu. I'll have him. Alright, so yeah. Third multi being no SSRs, the rates on this are probably at anywhere between 8 and 9% right now. Probably slowly being raised to 10%. Which is a little surprising. I assumed that we're going to give you some extra incentive. There we go. Okay, so it took us 4 multis, and now we have the correct Trunks. Now let's get Zamasu in the same pull, and we'll call it a happy dandy day. Another Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. Alright. Let's get Zamasu and get all the banner cards in this pull. Do it! Give me Zami. Come on! I could have had this pull, shown this off, and have everyone lose their mind. 4 multis, about, let's see, 2 this one, 1 earlier, 3, so 5 SSRs. So yeah, with that, I would say the rate's probably right at 10% then. And Rose, yeah, Rose, like I said, will not be on the banner until the following this one. He's not on the banner at all. Come on, baby. Give Daddy what he wants. Cell is not who I want, nor is it Gohan. Alright. I'm trying to get these guys before I break 20k. That way I can save all 20,000 stones for the SS4s and later. Because I'm going to start like a... How long will 20,000 stones last you for? This is the last pulls of these damn banners. Just give me Zami. Poor Goten. Alright, I should have expected as much, just because in JP I got all 3 of the banner cards and like 2 multis. I was hoping if I went in here with high confidence, being like, yeah, no way I'll fuck up. But, what can you do? Alright, I had a feeling. We're pulling other future Trunks, so that's 2 future Trunkses. This Trunks, while being decent, further along in Japan, he becomes very common. It kind of feels, well, at least to me, he felt very common. Him and Blue Vegito. You pull these guys all the time. Merge Zamasu, on the other hand, didn't appear in too many banners after that, and I felt like he became a little rare. So, if I could get him now, that would be ideal. Thanks for following, I'm just saying. Alright. Last single summon before I break 20,000 stones. Pull Merge Zamasu here, just for hilarity's sake. Okay, that will not be Merge Zamasu. There's no way this single will be a buy, guys. Yeah. The chances of you seeing a single summon buy, guys, is astronomical. Alright, come on, baby. Nail. Ooh, man. You know my rule of thumb. If you pull Nail, danger's in store, because Nail is cancer. He causes all your pulls to be cancer. Like, we have Android 19, Krillin, we've got Mai. Okay, Mai's not as cancerous, but this entire pull is just full of things you never want to see. Alright, this will be about, guys. Will be. Don't you? If this tricks me. Alright. Let's say with 10% odds. You're typically not. God damn it. I was going to say something insightful, but unfortunately the SSR he gave me broke my train of thought. That Goku's not too bad, but I don't think Global has his update yet, so for now he's just okay. Actually, for the rate this is going, we're gonna probably see another Rage Trunks before we see a Merge Zamasu. So, this is the third different variation of Trunks we pulled now. We pulled Super Saiyan Trunks, we pulled Xeno Super Saiyan Trunks, and Rage Trunks, so... Come on down, this is the Trunks banner. Oh, is it? Did you already get Merge Zamasu? Yeah. And, you know, of course, it's always the case. Like, I'm sure someone, as they said earlier, they're like, I did a multi, got Merge Zombie immediately. Which is to be expected. The only sucky thing is we're narrowing in on 1,000 stones, and picking 1,000 stones to get a single Merge Zamasu is not ideal. Okay, so now we have another variation of Trunks, but now we have Super Trunks. A couple more Trunks and we'll have pulled every Trunks available in the game. Well, SSR-wise. Getting there. We heard you like Trunks. We gave you every type of them. Here's one where he's really strong. Here's one in a different variation of GT. Here's one where he's from the future wearing a lab coat. Here's one where he's really angry. Alright, Super Saiyan 3, yay. I'll yay when I see Merge Zammy. Doria, you're not Merge Zammy. Did we just pull the back-to-back R Doria? Ooh. Ooh. I don't think I like that. The Giant Ape Borgus. Thank you. You know. Alright, so that's probably... No, one more multi, I think that'll be 1,000 stones. That, or two more. I'll have to check back later what I started this at. I think it was like 20,600. No, he didn't have shit rates for me in Japan. I remember pulling Merge Zamasu very quickly. The type of cards I'm pulling too is like, they're the typical kind of like... So I've seen Texel a little bit more often than normal. The same Piccolos you always pull, and Android 16 more than less than most. Ugh. That means they're filling the banner with just a bunch of crap again. There is some merit to when people say that R cards no longer exist. Because I'm kind of with them at this point. They serve no purpose at all. Immediate garbage. Even the SRs are kind of like, eh. And not good. That's two multis and SSRs. That's over 1,000 stones now. So it started off, typically when a banner drops, immediately. Your rates for something are okay-ish. And we saw we got 2 Trunks and 2 Vegito Blues almost immediately. But as I'm sure a lot of people are pulling in this banner now, things are kind of averaging out again. This is why I wanted to pull Merge Zamasu then, rather than now. Alright, so there's another variation of Trunks again. Super Trunks! Yeah, these pull rates aren't so great right now. I'll have to agree with that. But I'm also doing what you're never supposed to do. I'm doing back-to-back complete. So, Obviously, it's anecdotal evidence, but when I'm actually polling for something and I'm trying to save stones, I'll do a multi slowly. And if it's nothing, I'll go do something, I don't know, I'll do an event, or I'll just come back to it, then I'll do a multi. Just doing multi after multi after multi after multi after multi pretty much always guarantees trash. Something you should never ever do. What I'm doing is the perfect example of do not do this. This is how you'll spend all the money. Like, you buy all these stones, you go hard on it, 1,000 multis a second, you'll get nothing. When Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta dropped, I would wait, do a multi, wait, do a multi. I ended up getting like 3 Super Saiyan 4 Vegetas, 2 Super Saiyan 4 Gokus, and when I typically pull in JP, I always do it alright, shit, we passed for Zamasu. And we got Gohan. And we got Piccolo. I'm talking shit on the raid so we get a triple SSR multi. Alright, so that took 1,150 stones to get, let's see, 1, 2, 3. We'll check it out. It'll be easier this way. Go by acquired, kill all the cards, SRs, Zens, no one cares. So in 1,000 stones, if you're looking for an average, it gave us 5, 10, 15, 16 SSRs. And at least in terms of quality, it wasn't that bad. The worst cards in here may be like Piccolo, Blue Trunks, and 8-Boy. Alright, we got 1 trunk saved, 2 trunks saved. Sucky thing of Vegeta Blue is like, it's nice that I got him, but this is also kind of why it sucks for people who went crazy on the Vegeta Blue banner, because Vegeta's Blue banner, you weren't seeing him often. He was the hardest to pull on his banner, when typically he should be around the same rate as everybody else to get, but I already have 2 of them, and they're already useless. So, in a sense, I didn't like that, because it made them worthless the next banner because of how easy they were to pull. Alright, now that I've pulled both of them, I'm gonna actually see what the rates of getting a second are. Alright, see, boom! There's another one. This is how this crap always is. 2 bird Zamasus already. Immediately the next, and a Vegito Blue, because fuck me, right? Get Trunks in here. And an Angel Goku, look, a triple SSR pull, another one! Back-to-back triple SSRs. God damn it. This game infuriates me so much at times. You know, I'm gonna probably just have a second Vegeta Blue just be his own Undoken version, rather than just selling them all away. So there's some point in having him. Alrighty. Man, the dice rolling's hot right now. Now watch us get another Trunks in this banner. It's 2 times now we could have had the perfect multi, where we got Merge Zamasu and VB, then we had Trunks and VB, but we haven't had all 3 yet. Alright, so yeah. Being a cancer multi makes sense. We just got 6 SSRs out of that. Oh yeah, and there's no hacks at all. If I was using hacks, you would have seen Merge Zamasu and Trunks and everybody in the very first multi. Let's see, that's a decent Goku. Sadly, I actually wish that was the strength one. If they added Dokkan to the blue strength Goku, he may be a little better, but for now, he's okay. Yay, I'd be pissed at your friend too. But we've done enough multis now that you kind of expect what you're probably going to expect. So if you go in there expecting everything you want in like the first multi, probably not going to happen. But if you have seen, you could at least get 2 of them. Alright, another bye, guys. I doubt this will be cancer. Okay. I said I doubt, and it was almost cancer. And thanks for following. It's the dude. It's the dude. Okay, and Super Saiyan God Goku. That's a good pull for now, just because of his update. I guess my only problem with the banner so far is the terms of quality of cards you're pulling really aren't that great. Like, having all those trunks is nice, but only 2 of them Dokkan now, and it's both the Super Trunks. Like, yeah, I have an Android 17 again, but, like, what does that do for me? These would be better if you had a chance at more Dokkan Fest cards. It's just like the purest examples I can give of why people shouldn't be as excited when you get like a Bye Guys or Super Saiyan 3D more, because it really means nothing. Alright, tech Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. No, it'd be a whole different thing too if like the Shinron animation and things like that actually guaranteed you like a true blue like banner card. Like you had an animation pop and it's like you see the animation, something in the banner you're now pulling for sure. Not like some off-brand card, not like some thing that's in the banner, just something that's a featured card is for sure going to happen. It'll give you a reason to be excited about the animation again. So my excitement right now is like, cool! It's taken me 1,200 stones to get 2 of these guys. I don't think Global has it yet, sadly. I don't remember when the new animations came in, but I know it was after the 120% leads had been added, so... Alright, there we go. There's our 3rd Merge Zamasu. Why is it whenever I pull Merge Zamasu in Trunks, it's always in like a pull that seems to have like 2 or 3 SSRs? So now Merge Zamasu's overtaken Trunks, oddly enough. He's sweet, Dodoria, and Zarbon, the Frieza Squad, and Trunks! And Dodoria again. Some Gotens, some Krillins, some Gotens. Maybe it's also just me, but I've seen these cards so many times, it feels like some variation would be nice here and there. Like that SR Tech Fidel and the SR Strength Fidel. That's not too bad. There you go, there's the next variation of Trunks, Super Saiyan 2 now. I've quite literally almost pulled every SSR version of Trunks in the game. Oh, and there's the one I was missing! The Nether Super Saiyan. I think I have pulled all of them, except for physical Super Trunks. Someone got 4 Merge Zamasu and 1 multi. Pixar didn't happen. I don't take what anyone says by word by any sort of merit anymore. Unless I see it and or pictures, as far as I'm aware, it does not happen. I'm dead serious too with the Trunks thing. I think I pulled every single Trunks in the game, except for physical Super Trunks at this point. Alright, there's another future one. So that's 3-3. How's the potato farm? It's doing pretty good. The potatoes are riper than ever. Okay, there's the kid Trunks, so if I was missing that Trunks, I now have him. Like, I'm dead serious. This is insane. I have every aspect and character of Trunks in the game now, besides the physical super one. And I almost want to pull him just now to say that on a banner, I pulled every available Trunks card in the game. You have the important pass. So that's true. But I'm just having fun with it right now. Hercule Krillin. Dang it! It's the strength Trunks again. It was like, there he is! Physical Trunks! That's a decent Goku pull. I'll do maybe about 300-ish more stones. Maybe a little less. Thanks for 7 Blaze Games, KDB! Alright, so that's 4 Rage Trunks, 1 to go. This sort of feels... Actually, this sort of feels almost pretty accurate to how this was in JP, because I felt like Trunks was easier to pull than Merge Zamasu. Not by the largest of margins, but it feels like he's... shows up more. But if what Z-Hole posted is correct, I mean, apparently you can get 4 Merge Zamasus in 1 pull. And if you manage to get that, by all means, you've just somehow done the impossible. Damn. I still want to get all 3 in a single multi. I know it can happen, it's just very specifically. I don't think we're gonna have that kind of luck. It's the wrong Trunks. That is the worst Trunks to get, because it's also an Ent Trunks, but not the one you want, so you feel terrible. They're super Trunks. It really likes that strength one for some reason. He must be a featured card. Well, probably the physical one isn't. Which, actually, no, the physical would be featured too, because it would make no sense to Dokkan both of them, but only feature one. And it's Rage Trunks, Merge Zamasu, VB. There's your strength, and there's the physical one, so yeah. Look at all those Trunks! Yeah. Trunks have so many variations. It's just unfortunate. Poor guy can never catch a break. Ugh. The cancer's kind of starting to suck again, though. I may do 2 more multis and then we'll call it good, because anytime you get a multi that guy has nothing in it, it's the absolute worst. Alright, so a rainbow buy, guys, is an automatic buy, guys. Rainbow buy, guys. Rainbow black hair. And that's again, so you're guaranteed SSR. It's like, sweet, it's Gohan. Nope, okay. I talk shit and then I immediately get Fusion Zamasu, so I apologize. There's our 4 and Trunks. Like I said, anytime we pull Zamasu, then we have to pull 1,000 SSRs in that multi. Oh, sorry, 4 SSRs now. Okay, so that's 4. Give it a go for 5. You want to... Oh, that's 5! Boom, 5 SSRs, baby! What the fuck? Alright, cool, 6. You want to go for 6? Nope, not 6. Alright. Damn, dude! What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? And a literal... Alright, I'll take that multi. And I was talking shit in the buy guys, and then it's like, there you go, man. You don't talk shit about the buy guys polls. fuck? Even I'm a little surprised by that. My god! The chance of that happening in Global are just astronomical! Woo! One of the few times you'll actually hear me have excitement, because that doesn't happen. That does not happen. Just gonna say, yeah, it may as well be rigged. Don't ever, ever, ever expect to see that. In fact, if any of you get 5 SSRs in a row, at any point now, from this banner, take a screenshot of it to me and show me. I guarantee you, not a single person will be able to do this. That's how rare... What just happened, that's how rare that is, so... Alright, I only need one of each. One more of each, come on. Let's end this puppy. Daddy needs one more Merge Zamasu. Daddy needs one more Trunks. Daddy does not need a goddamn Vegeta. I was gonna call it good, but after a multi like that, I don't know. That seems a little too disheartening. Not disheartening, but like, damn. If this was Vegas, I'd be like, I want a hot streak. Wrong Trunks. Close enough, though. Wrong Trunks again. As a sort of finale thing, if it could give me both of them in the same multi, that would be neat. Then that means I could have cleared the entire banner with 5 of each and 2,500 stones, which isn't that bad for getting basically 10 of the banner cards. I only have 400 stones left to make that happen, though. Alright, got 350 stones to make that happen. Come on, Bandai, show me you have some love in your heart. Prove to me it's worth pulling on this shit. Because 2,500 stones to get 10 of the banner card actually seems somewhat legitimately okay. At least in my eyes, that seems a doable feat. $300 stones left. And that was 2 cancer multis. I pulled 4 of both right now. The next one I pull of each will be the last one. Hence why I'm mentioning I only have 300 stones left to do it, because I'll have the complete card, basically. Alright, I talk shit on Bye Guys. Let's see if Super Saiyan 3 Goku can pull his weight. What was it, 5 SSRs? So I need 6 SSRs to make that better. Thanks for subbing, Bartax Kudezil. Any day, Super Saiyan 3. Ah, it's that Rage Trunks again. Well, I pulled 5 Strength Rage Trunks now. 250 stones to make this happen now. And I wouldn't mind a physical one. I don't know why it loves that red one so much. Has anybody in the chat even pulled that physical one yet? And if you don't, the card I'm talking about, it's like the big buff version of Trunks. His title should be something like Super Trunks. Oh man, 200 stones to make this happen. Come on, game. I give you kudos for doing something good, then you pull this shit on me. Pulled in Trunks off 5 stones. Nice, dude. There probably is no greater feeling, I guess, in any of these gacha games than pulling what would be banner card in a single summon. Like, because for those, you go into those knowing you ain't gonna get shit. But then if you actually happen to pull the greatest card in the banner off 5 stones, it's like, damn, dude. I never want to stop this feeling. And that's sort of what keeps you coming back to these games, because you can't replicate a feeling that good. It's like, damn, no one can have this kind of luck. 150 stones left. Give me one of each. Come on, game. I'll go back to hating you all over again if you don't. There's Trunks again. Yamcha. Cell. Trunks again. Not the same Trunks. There's Krillin. Piccolo again. Android 18. Master Roshi. He dodged the question. I got the stones by buying them. Dodged! If having a lot of stones makes you cringe and cry, the exit button is to the left, to the right, down, somewhere, refresh, whatever you gotta do. I say this as politely as possible. Feel free to leave, because your presence means nothing. Got Vegeta, Videl, Nail, wrong Trunks again, Android 18, the Babidi, come on. One of the... maybe? Nope. That leaves 50 stones to get both. I literally have to get both of them in the next multi. Or I can go fuck myself, basically. Alright, hey, it's the bye, guys. Maybe this is it. Any luck getting something good? Yeah, it's been actually pretty decent. You missed an SSR that pulled 5 SSRs back to back to back to back to back. It gave me so much faith in Global that I lost my mind and started doing more multis. I should have known better, though. Who is... oh. I didn't even recognize that image. That's unfortunate. So it has taken over 2,500 stones. You can doubt it all you want. Let's Dro, Nail, 17 again, Dro again. Apparently this is the Android Saga. I love it when banners kind of forget which thing they're even doing, because you end up pulling someone from an entirely different series that you haven't seen in forever. We just pulled like 4 androids in that. That's okay. This happens every time I do these things. People ask, what's happening? What's this? How did I get that? How did I get that? In fact, there's certain words that I have censored right now, like private server, and I guarantee you it's been said so many times, but they don't realize that it's censored to them, so it appears on chat, but not for me or anyone else. And the funny thing is I've been watching the chat thing, and it tells me which comments get censored, and like almost 400 of them have been censored already. Sadly, though, I did give it away, so people would try to say things outside of it. They could hit in Majin Buu in that pull? Holy Christ. In terms of SSRs, that's like 2 of the worst cards I could ever get. Alright, boom. There's the last Rage Trunks. I need one more Merge Zami then. Pull him in this multi. Dude, just show me the light. Be like, here you go. Yes, I know that's a little bit too much to ask for, but just for my sake, I need to actually be sure I'm on the right track here. Character-wise, let's see. Thanks for subbing Zombie Slayer. He would be near the bottom. Yeah, they are. That's right, so I have 5 Rage Trunks and 4 Merge Zamasu, so I'm on the right track. If it's not done by 1750, then Merge Zamasu can wait. Because then afterwards, I have to actually farm all of his Merge Zamasu cards, similar to how you do with Gohan. having a farmable essay is much better than not having one at all. I love it all. The private server. You know the greatest thing is, I played a completely different game. Like, some of you have watched me do it because, like, for some reason, I have, like, 2 fan bases now. One for, Fate Grand Order and one for Dokkan. And in the Fate Grand Order game, a friend of mine named Streaky bought me a Quartz account, which I guess basically is someone who collects all the login bonuses of a game over time, and then they sell it on eBay for like $3, so you could start it's basically, in Dokkan terms, you start the game with a lot of pulls. So I went into that game, I'm like, hey, I can do a bunch of pulls in this. And then immediately everyone, this seems legit, what is that, a private server? And I'm like, no matter where I go, you cannot escape the private server. What game I do anything, it has to be a private server. Like, I could be playing, like when I was playing Ocarina of Time, it was the same thing. It was just like, are you playing that like some sort of unofficial thing? I'm like, yes, it's called an emulator. Even then, is it a private server? It's like some weird sort of coping mechanism people do when they see something that someone has they don't have. Like back whenever my Japan wasn't that great and I was trying to catch up with people like I'm not even sure if you remember their names at the time, but years back there was people posting on the subreddit and I was trying to make my Japan catch up with theirs. So I would ask them questions like, you know, like, hey, like, what'd you do to get this far, blah, 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 and then, like, they tell me, like, this and that, and it was mostly, the answer always was, they spent a lot of money. And in the end, that's what I had to do. I had to spend a shitload of money to make my JP as big as it was, and it's close to $6 grand. And I can understand where the jealousy comes from. But unfortunately, it's like, it's the only way with these games, it's how they're set. It's spend a crap load of money, or go bust. Oh, in terms of farming Trunks' super attack, it's going to take you so much longer than Merge Zamasu, unless you have it ready already. You did have an advantage there, so if you've been farming Trunks up till now, you can be ready to go. With Merge Zamasu, all you have to do is fight his, so all the new Dokkan things come in 40 and 50 costs. Zamasu will have a 20 cost first, and it has a chance of dropping an awakened physical version of Merge Zamasu, which you can just feed into the one that you have. Raising his SA is a piece of cake. Spend dollars grinding for stones? Absolutely correct. Alright, 100 stones, and that's... we'll pretty much call it good, then. For real this time. We have everything that we need that matters. And also, it happened earlier, I didn't make a mention of it, but the GT Super Trunks I pulled, or Super Saiyan Trunks, he was the Trunks we were missing. So we have pulled every Trunks in the game, except for physical Trunks now. If I have any saying what you can and can't do there, I'd expect you'd follow the rules there. What would that even mean if I have any say in what you can and can't do there? I should start a t-shirt. Yeah, that's what I'll do actually, because you always see like YouTubers selling like t-shirts and things. Like mine's literally just going to be private server. That's it. That or Ray-Bans at this point. Man, did that seriously end that multi with nothing? I know I keep saying I'll stop, but I'll stop when I get the next SSR, because I never stop on a multi that gives me nothing. Because I always remember that the last multi gave me nothing, and I'll hate it forever. Alright, so, Whis, Vegeta. And it... Alright, so, no Zami. But like I said, we're gonna call that good then. Alright, so I'm gonna basically Polling-wise, I'll probably be done for a while, but for now, I'm going to farm the other dudes. So feel free to ask me questions now that I'm actually somewhat paying attention rather than spamming through polls. I'm also going to sell any cards at this point who don't have a current Dokkan and are basically useless. Actually, this would be easy to do it this way, because I know for the fact I don't want any R's. You should just hit your stones. That have been. I actually typically do hide the stones, but at this point, I just don't care. Like, the last like 10, 11 streams I've done it, but it doesn't matter to me anymore. You kind of reach a point where you realize that people, like, their opinions kind of mean nothing to you, so they can rant and ramble all they want. It's not going to change anything. Also, when our dear friend Living Ichigo got a thorough thrashing from me, he kind of stayed off, and ever since then, typically most people have kind of left it alone now. Because they saw that basically if Ichigo isn't going to win this fight, no one's going to win the fight, so I thought it was a good learning lesson for everybody. Don't pick on the little guy just because you think nothing's going to happen. In the end, you'll end up my bitch, or someone else's bitch. Is Vegito good, the Super Saiyan God from the other banner? He's good on a heroes team for now. He would be better if basically his passive wasn't strictly on extreme characters alone. If it was for everybody, he would be great. And he's still good. He's very good. But he's not, like, phenomenal. Oh, God, I need to have Int Super Saiyan God Vegeta. Because the funny thing is, you don't really use him on Int teams. You use him on, like, a very specific hero team. And that's kind of it. Dude, if I could give Baba points to people, I totally would. Like, I would gladly share these with everybody. I would just give 100,000 Baba points to everyone, and we'd have a reigning party. And that's the worst thing, too, is Bandai gives you nothing of worth to buy it. Maybe now in Japan, with the, like, updated Baba shop, because you can actually buy, like, very rare medals that you can't typically get at all. And I'm meaning, like, medals you need for awakening very specific events. They've never appeared in Baba shop until Japan did it. So I've been able to awaken, like, some off-brand people from, like, GT sagas and things like that. And the team I'm talking about is, I could make it for you. It might be easier to explain. So it's going to be, like, Super Vegito is a lead. No, Vegeta Blue is a lead, Super Vegito, Int Vegeta, the one that you're mentioning, and other hero-type characters. Like, it doesn't have to be 100% perfect, but what I mean is he's not really used on an Int team, he's just used on a hero team. As to who you put on that hero team is pretty much up to you. I was almost thinking if I want to keep some of the dragons for the ceiling, but to be honest, I really don't, because that dragon does not have the prettiest face.
I was born this way, I can't help it. That's why I transform into a beautiful woman.
Bearer bonds. And yeah, you can keep pulling when your boxes pull up to 500 characters above. So the limit it'll max me out at. So the example is I have 1,060. If I were to hit that limit, it would no longer let you pull once you're above 1,570. Or I think maybe 61. And the reason I'm being very specific with the characters I'm collecting right now is because some of these guys Dokkan in the future, like this Cell. If Cell ever comes out again, the strength one that they skipped completely, this Cell will Dokkan. So So I'm trying to keep the characters who actually have some relevance, even if it's not much. Like the Piccolos, for example, I could save if I wanted to try to get up, like, LR Piccolo, but things like that are just not worth the time and effort just to hold on to, like, box space. They get in the way and there's no point in them. Unfortunately, things like Nappa, for sure, and Raditz, yeah, they feel free to burn them alive. If only they... One thing this game could have added a long time ago is for you to be able to click more than like 10 people. Like the same with your Awakening medals. If you're trying to clear out Awakening medal space because you have like 999 Jiros or Bubbles because everything in the game uses Gregory's, you have to do this so slowly. And it just, yeah, it's not worth the time. These Roshis here, this is a very old Dokkan he becomes, but it's a buff Roshi. The good thing is there's enough SRs now that a lot of these have been Dokkan. Some of them not so much that are worth it, but I like to have it for collection purposes. Man, how many pulls did I freaking do? It's like, Lord. It's like I'm in a minefield, like, don't Dokkan this guy, don't sell this guy. Also, the Friezans that I'm passing by, I'm not sure if Global's had them yet, but if the Revenge of Frieza thing ever comes back, they all Dokkan into their own version of Golden Frieza. Unfortunately, though, they all have the exact same art, so it's very hard to distinguish them at times. Since this is global, at least, though, I can read it. So unlike JP, I had to, like, I never knew which Frieza was what. I'd have to click on them and, like, hope it was, like, the right Frieza I was picking. Alright, my goodness. Here we go. I just have to do it like 5 more times. Ugh. Finger's gonna bleed soon? No, I hope not. Thouser is... Okay, if you want to call him Thouser, and or his actual name... Like, I don't know why they call him that in JP. That seems weird to me that his name is Thouser. But when that banner comes around with Cooler, he becomes what is called a featured SR. So you will pull more than 10 with him, without a doubt. There's no doubt in my mind you will have 10 of him. And the same thing with Smurfette, you'll just pull so many of her, it doesn't matter. I don't know why they thought it was a good idea to add like a featured SR, maybe more money or something, but you'll pull so many of them you'll wish you never see them again. In fact, I'm going to sell her too because I really don't need her. Alright, so for the rest of these I can make this easy now. We need to get Trunksu up. I might even feed him all the base Super Saiyan Trunkses I have, just to have a small chance of upping him, basically. Actually, what I'm doing right now is very dumb. All I'm doing leveling him. I don't know why I was looking for his other cards. Kill your Gohans. Kill the Gohans.
All right. Time for some training.
By the way, when you're pulling for this Trunks and Zamasu, while they are good cards, I should point out that they're not the greatest as their leads. They work okay, but you'll find that with certain things, you're gonna like having that extra 2 key more than you're going to like having an additional 20% stats. Because Trunks and Merge Zamasu are 70%, which is above VB and Rose's 50, but you lose 2 key in the process.
All right. Time for some training.
It's good in some scenarios, but you're gonna find that you're gonna like using VB and or Rose more than using the other 2 as the lead. Okay, just need Zamasu and I can finally be done with this crap. I know this is boring. This is boring to me too. I hate doing this. I have more than enough Beerus to finish him now. I have more than enough. Oh, you know what? I have so many Trunks. I easily have more than enough to sacrifice a couple of them. The 2 Super Saiyan Trunkses that or I should say Gotenks that they Dokkan Awaken into are quite decent. The problem is you pull them all the damn time, so.
All right. Time for some training.
Is Emergent Officer worth 20 more than since Goku laughed? Well, even though he has the +3 key buff, that still means he has to be on the turn. Like I said, it differs on the situation you're looking for. I'm not saying it's always the best, because sometimes I myself run Hero Trunks over VB and Merge Zamasu over Rose. It just really depends on the scenario I'm running. What made Merge Zamasu to me the better of the cards in a villain's team is just because he and Rose strictly have perfect links with each other.
All right. Time for some training.
Yeah, dude, don't awaken him yet. That'd be bad. Because then I won't be able to fucking train the asshole. Which means I only have to sell 10 people. I choose, I do. These Gohans, these Jacos, that Roshi, and 10. I will sell an additional 10 to have some slots for all the merge Zamasus I have to farm. Gohan can die. One more Roshi can die. The off-brand Gotenks can die. Not Gotenks, Goten. Go-Go. And lastly, Tien. All these Videllas can die. And I have more than 10 Boo-Tanks, so boom. Perfect. Dead Aruni. Alrighty. Woo! Congrats on pulling him. I'm sure most people have pulled him by now. I could be strongly assumed most people came in here with only a couple stones each. So if you manage to pull him in, like, in your very limited budget, I actually offer you congratulations, because that's what you can hope for. If you didn't, well, know that this is the last banner before the 120% leads, unless they release cells, so you're not, sadly, going to lose out on too much. Alright. I wanted to have this done before this banner came, but I never finished it. I was going to have LR Broly, Arail, and TUR Broly, and have a team of just nothing but AoE strength characters. Fortunately, I got lazy, so that never happened. Alright, we'll call it good with that. Thanks for subbing, Champs Mia Production. The ultimate power of a god.
Alright, let's do this!
Yes, please, change the music on me. Whew, that was becoming mind-numbing. Did you get Intrunks dupes? Yes, I got full dupes of him, actually. Merge Zamasu is the only one I'm missing a dupe on now. The Zamasu I'm fighting, by the way, too, this 20 stage is the one I'm talking about. This is the one that'll drop dupes of him. I think he'll also transform into that Merge Zamasu. Because the deal they're going for is you're fighting Merge Zamasu before his face becomes deformed. So the actual fight itself is whenever he becomes half mutant, half not. That is global SV? If you're asking if this is global, yes. The fact that you can read all the items would be probably biggest clue on that. And if we're asking about duping, duping's been dead now for 2 months now. So to record these, I'm using OBS at the moment, and an emulator to play the game, and most of the shiny stuff on the screen is through Streamlabs and custom CSS here and there. It's just a lot of like stuff using the one. And unfortunately, I know it's hard to hear, but there's no, like, I guess, easy, fast way to farm stones. If there was, we would all have 18,000 stones. Trust me, when I started this game, I was the same way. Like, I would, like, look up online, like, how do you get stones easier? Because you come into this game with a mindset that a normal video game should give you extra ways to find something. Sadly, it's not the case with these. Pretty much the answer is farm what they available to you and or buy it, and that's pretty much your only hope.
Alright, let's do this!
I wouldn't really recommend doing this, but if you're actually very desperate for stones, like, let's see, like off-brand sites, it's a very weird process they do, but they essentially, they'll use a different form of currency and sell you basically the stones for about $100 to $300, I should say $300, but $100 to $200 cheaper than what Bamco sells it to you for. Like, a good example is there's somebody on, I believe the site was Epic NPC, and he will sell stones for, I'm going to try to think what his narrative was, but I believe it was 1,000 stones for User 1000 was either for $300 or $400. You may have to check yourself, but the reason I don't recommend those things too is because, I mean, you're basically using an off-brand site. And just for how easy it is to lose your account in this game already, like, Bandai themselves has terrible coding, so everything that happens in this game, you're basically at a risk of losing your account. It only goes up if you're, like, trying to buy stones through, like, other sources. But if you trust the person doing it and you feel comfortable to doing it, you can get it for almost 50-60% cheaper than what's, like, posted on the official game. Which basically should be the real price they're at all the time. The prices of stones in this game are so absurd that it may as well be criminal. And if you're asking to add this account, I'll probably only add people when... I may do it later, but I don't add people in this account. Since to me this is still like a bring-up account that's not really complete yet and not much is done, until I get it to a point that I feel comfortable with, then I typically just kind of leave it alone. I may be able to add, you know, thinking about it, I could add maybe a couple people. There's 70 open friend slots. I think I have 7 at the moment. And pretty much all 7 are like either famous YouTubers, important mods, and that's pretty much it. It also kind of helps me keep track of who the hell is who. Because on like main accounts like this, I don't have to like scroll through endless amounts of names being like, who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Vegito. Thanks for subbing, buddy. 170 on iOS, I want a device trans and Android. When I go back to iOS, but I lose my... Yes, you will lose your Dragon Stones if you transfer the OS. I believe you'll also lose them even if you go to a different device and back. Your only safest bet is keeping it on the same OS. Android to Android, iOS to iOS. Anything else, you're pretty much screwed and your stones will disappear.
Alright, let's do this!
And the funny thing is why when I add Koi, Koi's on here. So I saw a free-to-play Koi or something that I just passed, so that had to be one of his accounts. The funniest one to me is whenever I see Laughing Man's account and it's ranked 999. It's just like, oh yeah, I should be able to catch that in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 10 years. 10 years time, I might be ranked 880. Also, if you're curious about the legit way to beat both these Dokkan Fests are beaten basically by the other guy's dude. So, Merge Zamasu is weak against Vegito Blue. Oh wait, no, actually, I'm incorrect. I'm thinking Rose. Merge Zamasu is weak to the Vegeta family. It's a very odd, sort of link they gave him to be weak to. But it's Bandai, so I guess you just gotta go with it. The line of reasoning has to be that Trunks and Vegeta were the reason he died, so they thought the Vegeta family would be a good link to fight him with. Oh yeah, this is a pretty weak account too. I have less HP because of this, so this will probably kill me. Oh well. Ugh, I could show a proposition for this as well, but I don't think you'll have much trouble with this fight, no matter who you're using, to be honest. You know, I say that though, but of course, everybody has their own team, so saying this is an easy fight only gives me that's going to get me in trouble with it, because it's not easy for everybody. You just live with like 4 health? Warcraft Storyline questing, you know, WoW fans between WoW farming and SA chunks. Oh my god, no kidding. If you're doing Suramar and Warcraft right now, oh god, you poor soul. I did that when Legion dropped. Woo! Talk about a farm I'll never want to see again in my life. They're kind of be interesting to do. If I manage to get all the merged Zamasus, all 10 of them, I can show you just how absurd his damage is when linked with Rose. It's... Right, as of this point now, the villains team that you can create, the max level villains team, is the strongest in the game. Even above Heroes. Which kind of sucks for Hero Trunks, because this is supposed to be his golden banner, but... when they drop the boss rush here, probably like in a week or two, villains team would be like one of the only ways you can legitimately beat it. Am I gonna summon? I don't know. I use 2,700, maybe 3,000 stones? But am I gonna summon? I don't know. Ah, there we go. Also showing too that LR Broly existing in the game and any portion right now just breaks all your teams, regardless of what they are. JP never had this glorious giant monster to play around with, so anything you do, if you have him, you just win. Because the team I had was very lackluster because I'm missing someone who has a Cyberman, but if you have, you know, a good enough team cost... Ugh, words. If you have a good enough team cost, you can make a great strength team and you'll never die. You have no reason to die. It's not possible. I'll do one more summon again, because, I don't know, somebody asked. And I feel for their kind, gentle soul. And by the way, if kind, gentle soul, if you end up rolling me a merge Zamasu here, you're my new favorite person. In terms of maxing his SA, so... I don't think he's worth using Kaizen, but I understand not wanting to farm him either. Boom, baby! Kind, gentle soul. Oh, I love you. God, I would suck your dick right now. And we got a future Trunks too for kicks. Oh man, that random ass summon. You are my friend. You just gave it the last Zamasu I needed. Oh shit, dude. Now I don't actually have to summon ever again. I'm done. Whew. I basically have a completed global account now. For now. Key emphasis on for now. Thank you, kind stranger. Damn. I love it when someone's just like, just do a summon. You end up doing it and you actually get exactly what you want. Could not ask for better. Whew. Alrighty. I gotta get comfortable because I know this is going to take a while. If you thought the Gohan rates were bad, whew.
All right, let's do this.
Dang, you got him at 20 stones? Congrats, man. You know, that's... The person who just said they're from the Netherlands, that's funny you say that. I checked the analytics once and, like, who... Like, I guess YouTube lets you know who watches videos and stuff. And it was like... I have a giant fan base, obviously, in, like, the US, the UK, and parts of France, which is where, like, a lot of, I guess, globalized Dokkan players would be. But, like... Just below the US was, like, the Netherlands at, like, 30%. I was like... Why are there so many people in the Netherlands playing Dokkan Battle? Because in my head, when I picture the Netherlands, I always picture, like, something out of, like... So, imagine the movie The Lion King, whenever, like... Oh, man, Mufasa's showing his son, like, that dark side that you never go over there. That's what I picture when I think of the Netherlands. Like some, I guess, desolate area, which obviously is not the case. It's just the name doesn't do it any favors. It's like, the Netherlands. Don't go here. You'll die. If this is a video game and they name their area the Netherlands, that would be the place where it's like swamps and gas and where all the monsters try to murder you at. New Zealand, there were like 4 people playing it. I know, it's weird. It's just all these places have like this hidden fan base of the game that you don't know exists until it's like, where did all these people come from? By the way, if you're posting your ID in chat, I'm not going to add anybody manually. Like, I have no reason to go out of my way to do that. What I'll probably do is I'll just post my ID and then you can add me if you want. But you have to realize from my end, if I wanted to add 70 people, I'd have to manually type in 70 codes, and nobody has time for that. Let's see, just as I thought, did I get emerge Zamasu? You did not! Be a little better to me, too, if this wasn't a two-phase fight. If it's just like, fight these two and then go. Or just start with Merc Zamasu. Don't make me fight like a bunch of people just to get to him.
Alright, let's do this!
Small bright side, though, is they were a little intelligent about the area. They know you want to farm the guy, so you can go straight to him. Or you can do like a lap around him, then fight him. To collect items and stuff. There's at least a little bit of thought behind that one. If I UR him, it'll still be 50%? Is that accurate? I feel like if I UR him, it would drop down to 5%. If it was the same type of card, yes. But since it's a different type of Merc Zamasu, it may not. And honestly, I don't remember if that would actually be the case, so I'm not going to chance that for no reason. Because, I mean, if you think about it too, like, there's no difference between me URing him now and, like, I don't know, 2 hours later. Also, I didn't actually look, but, is Vegeta Blue's Dokkan event back as well? From the awkward silence, I can only hope that people are now looking. Is this a thing? Silence. God, that's the worst. Why would they put him on the banner if it's not back? Because he came back with the other ones, because I still can't Dokkan the guy now. kind of logic is that? I mean, to me, that just means Bandai dropped the stone even hard. Like, what? I think we got 2 drops. All right. I'll finish that sentence I was thinking, though. Because, like, what were they thinking in that idea? They know that most people playing Global know the Super Saiyan 4s are coming. They need to have incentive to make you roll in this banner. So if you see that you want Vegeta Blue, but you still can't Dokkan him, yeah, we did get a double drop. Boom, baby. Then why would you even roll? Because you would strictly only want Merge Zamasu or Trunks. What kind of retarded logic is happening here? I'm going to check one thing, because maybe they weren't entirely dumb. Alright, there's a sale coming, 624 to this, special missions, blah blah blah. So you can buy Dragon Stones. Obviously these two, but where's the rotating Dokkan events? That would be the smart thing to add in this. Blah 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 blah. And even in like the event list, they have nothing coming back except for those 2. Like whoever comes up with these ideas for Global, I don't know if they should be fired, but at times I feel like they should, because they somehow make things worse than they need to be. It's almost spectacular how dumb it is.
All right, let's get this started.
And also, I do believe there's no like ×3 experience for Global or any sort of story mission right now either. So it's just strictly these 2. That's it. So unless something amazing's coming in like the next week, this crap will get old in like 3 days. You want to be the Tech Extreme? I have no idea, because in terms of character, it could be anybody. I mean, Hit would be nice, because they could give him some love for once. Also, the ID is on screen, so if you want, it's 124-569-797. If you want, you can, like, write it down, but I don't have chat open at the moment, so I can't type it in chat. Alright, children. Let's put our first 2 Merge Zamasus to the test. Oh, that's right. I can click on this and scroll to the bottom. I always forget that. Tech and physical. 50% chance.
All right, time for some training.
Give me at least 1 essay, and I'm good. Yeah? Give me just 1. If you give me none, I will cry. +1. Boom. And remember that too. You only get a 50% chance, so remember that, love, because even if you get him to drop, it's like you still don't have it yet. It's just a chance. And you do the 21 because all the should I guess explain this. The 41 only gives you a small amount of medals. The 51 gives you a larger one. It doesn't even tell you the information. Okay, maybe they're not as clear about it. I forgot this is Bandai. But the first stage drops the Merge Zamasu. The second one just drops medals at a different variety. So I think 40 gave you 3, and then 50 gives you 70 as always.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, Slug would be a good one. Wokey I know had mentioned that a couple times. And I somewhat agree with him, but I don't know. Since they made Cooler like a big lead, it could happen. Obviously, they don't... I guess there's no prerequisite to be a 120% lead. You have the 2 Super Saiyan 4s, you have Cooler, you have Super 17. The 120% leads couldn't be more random if they tried. You'd have to clarify what you mean by if you lost it. Do you mean like Did you lose it? Did you change the code? Did you... But just get double ulted. Screw off with this. Okay, like, I'm not dying to this. Broly's not even on the turn either. Lovely. Absolutely hate when the leader of your team happens to be the last one to go. It's like the guy I put first, who should be going first, is the last one who goes on 2 rotations. What kind of logical crap is that? Yeah, they did stop. I did notice that, because you can go to the old events and you can click on information, and it'll give you like a nice diagrammed list. Like the heroes and villains, for example. If that list didn't exist, you would be screwed, because I don't even know where you get half of those heroes and villains like medals at. There's 24/26 stages, and every one drops something different. And that's like a nice little list. It's like this one, number 16 drops this one. You need this. And in fact, I thought that was why they added numbers next to their stages. Because before I didn't know, because I don't speak Japanese, so I'd have to count them. Be like, alright, stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's stage 5 on the list, this drops this medal. But with the number, it's like 5 is 5. Alright, so let's look for 5. But now even the new stuff, I guess there's less of it, but they could at least still say, like, this gives you this many this drops this many that, because it's not, there's no difference. Beating the 50 cost stage always gives you 7 medals, no matter what the hell it is. If it was more like LR Goku or Frieza, where it was like a chance of being like 2, 3, 5, 10, whatever medals, then maybe I can understand not listing it. But since it's a static number, why not list it? I guess you're saying, believe you know my summons? That I did. I got him too many times. And he is SA20. All the pullable LRs, they all need to be SA20. There's no reason not to do any pullable LR not to SA20. You could probably be a little bit more, I guess, like, so LR Goku, LR Frieza, the non-pullable ones, the ones you farm, those ones you could probably be a little bit more carefree about. I mean, they're good cards, but they're not like, they need to be this level. But in terms of strength, like LR Gohan, Broly, and Majin Vegeta, they do too much damage or are too good of a card, so there's no reason to gimp yourself by not having them at SA20. Yeah, actually, I'll add some of you, because some of you guys might have better leads that I can just get some better key off of. And whoever's using the Rage Trunk Strength as your leader, kudos to that. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Oh man, having key leader sucks. We'll use old school Broly.
Alright, let's do this.
Still really annoyed about that. I'm like, man, I needed those Dokkan events to come back so I could awaken numerous people. I'm thinking maybe they're waiting till they drop the Rose Banner following this, and then they'll release a bunch of Dokkan Fest, because right now, you're just still screwed. JP finally has it right with the whole rotating thing. And in fact, even the half cost is beautiful. Like, my god, if Dokkan Fest were like that all the time, we'd live in a perfect world. But I come to Global and it's like, not only is nothing rotating, nothing's half cost, they're not even here. It's just like, oh. Whew. Alright, so I had to grab some water real fast. I might try to change this team with the limited cost they have to make this go a little faster for me. But they still die, it's still taking so long to be killed. And the chance drops, it's not that great. Yeah. Chance drops, chance essays, chance. Come try your chances. I'm not even sure if I can make anything that decent at the moment because no one can Dokkan. Let's see. I could try like... Even their Dokkan cost, the cost is too high. This was sort of why I was praying that the triple XP / double XP would be here as well. Come, my Dokkan friends. Except for Vegeta.
Alright, let's do this!
I do have a JP account, yes. It's, I guess in better terms, it's the main account I play. Global's more of a, if I remember it exists, get to it and do it type thing. Even though they're Dokkan, they should still be okay. Because again, this isn't like a super impossible, beyond crazy event, it's just a farming event. So they're going to expect people doing this have average-ish cards. Yeah, there we go. So this will work just fine. The only problem with JP right now is just, man, they're money gauging you harder than ever before. The lull finally that happened right after Gogeta and Janemba only just recently happened, because before that, with the amount of LRs that came out, the amount of Dokkan Fest we had, his Cooler came out in February. And he was the second thing after the Super Saiyan 4s. And we're in January, February, March, April, May. So we're in May. So it's like only 3 months' time, we've had almost another 6 leads of each type and 3 LR cards that were all pullable. And that's like 9 cards in 3 months' time. All of them that are like extreme, you have to roll for, like Dokkan Fest things. So Bandai went a little fucking crazy again.
Alright, let's do this.
Which also leads me to believe that there's going to be a ticket banner type thing that we saw Global just had recently, but another one will come for the most recent dudes. It may not be soon, but it feels like one will be coming. Yeah, it does get boring. That's I have to agree with Combos on that, because that's the thing, is like, it's good to a point, but like all the farming really does get a little dull. And how many drops have I got so far? If you're meaning Merge Zamasu, I've gotten 2. Well, those physical ones. One essay works, so I have 1. If there's somehow a way to add maybe a little variety to these things occasionally, that'd be nice. There used to be kind of like a thing where when you would do these things, there was like small chances that the field would change a bit, and it happens still occasionally, but like every time you do the stage, there's a chance that the cool will happen. Like use the orbs, for example. Like a secret will appear, and then you kill the guy, and he gives you like a guaranteed drop of some kind. Doing that on one of these things would be amazing. It's like, sweet, heck yeah. And we can get excited when something pops. How do I have 17,000 Dragon Stones? By buying them. I mean, hell, when this started, we were at 20,000, 21,000.
All right, let's do this.
I want to go and do a casino sometime and just start berating people. How do you have so much money? Well, I won here. Oh, okay. So there isn't a simple and easy trick to get all this shit. I just have to get lucky. Invader just dropped the JP. Nice. It's a weird time to drop that. Right when Global gets all this stuff, then they drop that on Int. Well, I guess if the fan base or the player base is going between both, now everybody has something to do, so maybe that is a pretty good idea. Because it's for the same game. If the Int banner dropped too, there's a chance the tournament either will be there or the tournament's coming tomorrow, but I know the release schedule said they were coming within a day apart of each other. In fact, I can check that right now. So we're on Global, but if we switch the schedule to JP... 5:26 at 1 a.m. PDT, so okay. The Int banner came now, and the tournament for JP will start, looks like tomorrow around the same time. LR Gohan is in the Max Int banner? Oh boy. Is he really? That's kind of interesting. Well, that means if he's there, there's a good chance Majin Vegeta would be there too. I don't know about Broly though. That one we'd have to check. If that's actually the case, man, not only would it... These banners will become more meaty to pull on than actual Dokkan Fest banners. Because both of those int supports are amazing. Also, you get 2 free old guys out of it, and if there's a chance that they're being the LRs in there, like, my god, it became more useful than the actual Dokkan Fest banners. Also, if that's the case, that means Broly's banner's probably gone. So there's no reason those 2 banners to be existing at the same time.
Alright, let's do this!
Actually, I'll take a quick gander myself. Become Japan. Konnichiwa. Welcome to Nippon. Please download our data. Wow, 1 data downloaded. I hope that was worth watching that screen for. Pretty easy to pull. There's no such thing as an LR that's pretty easy to pull, even on Broly's banner itself. Alright, so there's the Max banner. Give me 6 stones or die. You did not give me 6 stones. How could you do this? What an odd feature. They have the waifu Videl featured on here? Super Saiyan Goku I can understand, the Int Godku I can get, and the Android 17 from the Super 17 banner. What in the world? Is it Gohan? Is it Vegeta? Blah, blah. Alright. And this is what I was talking about earlier. So they have featured SRs now, so each of these things has like a 10% chance of being pulled, so if you love Cooler, Buekalo, and Trunks, prepare to love them even harder. %? What? Oh, for the featured card. Watch a cool trick I taught everybody. Well, I didn't teach, but most people know how to do this, but if you don't, this is a handy little tool. I don't speak Japanese, what do I do? With the power of the internet, you too can speak Nippon. Let's see. Yep. 7% chance. Other characters, a 3% chance. All types. Okay. So you have a 7% chance of getting any featured card and a 3% chance of getting anything else. Oh, and a 50% chance of getting that featured SR. Glorious day. Alrighty, let's check the list at the bottom here. Dun, 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 dun. The bottom of the SSRs I should probably do, not the bottom of the R list. Alright, here's the bottom of the SSR list. Let's see what we got. Super Saiyan Son Gohan, Shonen period. They mean youth, but thank you. I would have never known that without them. Resistance to destruction, my future. Which would probably be the Vegeta. 6 universe strongest hit killer, but that means I think we're right. Broly's not on this, it's just Vegeta and Gohan. Because that's Ent. And by the way, just to be sure, it may not actually be Ella, because that could be the Ent one. So I would actually confirm if that's actually the right Gohan before everybody goes crazy pulling on the damn thing. We'll know for sure here in probably about an hour, I imagine. Yeah, that was the one I just looked at, but that's what I was saying, is you have to remember what I just said. What it said at the bottom was Super Saiyan Gohan Youth, which is the exact same name as also the old Gohan. So you have to be sure it's the actual correct Gohan. Or prepare for disappointment. Yeah, if it's verified, then by all means, go crazy. I'm just saying for everyone's sake, before we freak out and go polling on it. So this would be the first time an LR has now been on a banner that isn't one of those, like, dumbass fucking, like, here's a bunch of bad cards that Dokkan into OK cards, because now you have a reason to pull on that banner. In fact, you have more of a reason to pull on that banner than many banners. You get 2 old guys, a chance at... Because right now, Super Ent is the strongest team in the game. So if you can get Gohan and or Vegeta both work for you, obviously you want Gohan a little bit more, but then you also have a chance at LR Gohan, making that team even stronger. And maybe that's why that was done? Because we confirmed LR Gohan's in there, but I'm not 100% sure about Vegeta. If Vegeta's not there, that means they put LR Gohan on an Ent-only banner to entice everyone to pull on that banner. Those guys are clever. Yeah, I don't know why, because they use weird terminology, because they have it like Kid Gohan Youth, but everybody always referred to that Gohan as Kid Gohan Teen, because there's like the Frieza Saga Gohan, which we considered like Kid Gohan, then Teen Gohan, which is like practically everything from the Android Saga further, and then like Adult-ish Gohan, but Bandai names them really weird, so there's more confusion added in these things. Oh, that's true. I never even thought about that. If you can only pull Ent units on the Ent banner, then yeah. I apologize. I never, ever, ever pull on those banners. I mean, ever. I've never had a reason to. Those banners to me are like the worst thing, because I see them, I'm like, you get max cards or whatever in old guys, so that always spelled to me, this is for people who don't know any better, and they want cards that they can immediately have at max or something, because they never offer anything good. This is the first time in history that we have 2 good cards with 2 decent passives and an LR in it, and 2 old guys. And also, thanks for subbing, Dokkan Battle. Wow, the game subbed! Does it have a mind of its own?
Thanks for playing me all the time, man. I appreciate the money.
Alright.
Sorry about all the
this.
maintenance.
And also, thanks for subbing, Dontrus Hill. Well, they did that, so, as the guy mentioned to me earlier, there's only Ent cards in the banner, so I didn't think about that till he said it. If there's only Ent cards, that means just by process of elimination, the cards you're pulling from are less. So your chance of pulling LR Gohan is just naturally better because you have 4 separate types that no longer exist in the banner. So them lowering the rates of you getting Gohan specifically were probably done purposely. They mention him? No way. Did they actually really? Like, I'm dead serious. If they actually made mention of LR Gohan in the banner, this is an absolute first. That means JP Dokkan has officially acknowledged that Gohan exists in their game. Also, thanks for summoning Britton Johnson and Ninth Proplo. This is baffling to me. I'm gonna keep farming this, but off to the side here, I'm gonna check something while this is going, because this may spell that the LRs are gonna become easier to get in the future. One second. Tell me your secrets. The bonus of World Gohan, the new SSR Gohan and Vegeta appeared continuous. We're talking about, okay, the challenge of Gohan they're talking about, at least in that, is the Kid Gohan that's featured. Let's see, LR Gohan. Let's click the one. Where exactly do they make an announcement / showing of LR Gohan? Not, because you have to remember, in the banner itself, on the picture is Kid Gohan, and they consider that the same thing. Other information, the SSR, which appeared in May 2017, Super Saiyan Son Gohan Boyhood, can Dokkan wake up to LR? Boom, thank you. That's exactly what I needed, Biz. As a casual offsite and a footnote, by the way, you can get what is the best card in the game, but we don't want to let you know that. We got a drop finally, jeez. Only took like, what, that's the 7th attempt and we got 1 drop? Yeah!
Alright, let's do this!
I mean, it has to be there, because the way Biz, I guess, copy-pasted that, it seemed very official, so it's probably someone. It's just, remember, you can read the news and set so many different places, because I didn't see it either, but it's probably either in-game or somewhere I wasn't looking. Speaking of LR Gohan, hold on a second. I think I still have that saved. It's the only moment in my entire YouTube / Twitching thing that I have ever actually highlighted a moment. Let's see, video manager. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so check this out. If you weren't like watching this stream / me at the time, hold up. I think that's decent enough. Something tells me my account is cursed. 10% SSRs. Like, even on a normal... Like, we've pulled, what, 4 SSRs and 300 stones right now? I've seen better rates on everything. But here's an R17. Oh, sweat! What? Oh my... Boom, baby. See? LR Gohan does exist, and I fucking pulled him. So regardless if he's on the banner or not, I don't care. I don't have to worry about that shit anymore. It's done and over with. God took pity on me after so much time. Did I get a star yet? No, not yet, but I got the one card that matters. Funny looking at it too, because it's like, check out highlighted moments. It's the only highlight I've ever made. Because I'm like, well, this is legitimately the only time that something has ever mattered. I didn't want to flex on you, but I kind of had to just a little bit. Because to me, that is the only time I've ever pulled something in Dokkan I've like legitimately actually cared about. It was like, oh, this happened. In fact, at that point, is the only time I've ever made sort of like some sort of like, I guess, big spectacle of a moment. Because typically I can keep myself composed. That was the only time I kind of like lost myself and like, oh my god. The impossible to get, literally impossible to get card does actually exist in this game. Her banner rotates about 6 hours. What? That banner came out a day ago. Why is it rotating in 6 hours? Is there something about that game again that I missed? I just assumed it was going to be here for like a week or two, not a day.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, congrats, because it's the perfect time, because Battlefield came back, and Battlefield had been gone for nearly 2 months. Rotates in 6 hours, like holy shit. We heard you liked this card, so we dropped her for a day. You never see her again. Talk about making you spend money fast. Like, wow. I don't think I've ever seen a banner appear for a day. Literally a day. Like, hell, someone could have slept through it and been like, what? Oh, I missed 1 day to play. Oh, crap, you forgot. The banner was here, now it's gone. 1 day later. Start of the day I saw you 1 week account stream? 1 week account stream. Oh, I know what you're talking about. That's actually one of my favorite streams right now. Because that account legitimately is 1 week old. There's no tampering with it, there's nothing special about it. It just happened to pull both the LR. Actually, it pulled 3 LRs now, because I pulled freaking another LR Broly on stream. Ah, shit, I shouldn't have done that. Whoops. The only banners that actually last a day are class rate ups. The units are on blah blah blah, the Ishtars, the only blah 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 blah. They must truly think everybody in the world is just made of money. Hey, double drop, there we go. Now Merdzem is paying the dosh. 6 hours. Alright. I think that should be enough time to pull her. What, in the one single I have? Yeah, plenty of time to pull her.
Alright, let's do this.
What's going to coming from YouTubers? Tell that banner ends in int summon videos? What's going to be coming? Tell that banner ends is int summon videos. I'm not 100% sure I get what you're saying. Maybe I'm not reading that correctly. Oh, I'm sure the prices for quartz are astronomical. Like, all these gacha games, they love to make it like, they imply in your head that their shitty currency is what $1 is for that price tag. It's like, the hell do you think your goddamn fake currency is worth $1 alone? Is amazing. Changing translation of Dokkan and acknowledging like yeah, thank you for that. I pretty much believe it though, because Biz copy-pasted essentially what would be the translation of it, so there's no reason for that to be fake, so, but thank you. And I wasn't like saying anyone was lying to begin with, it's just, there's so many, like, it doesn't help that banner has another Kid Gohan, there's another old Kid Gohan you can possibly roll with the same name. Make a ton of videos of that imp and you're trying to get LR. Oh yeah, you can, without a doubt. Unless you have LR Gohan already. Hey, another battle card just right out back. The way YouTubers would work to do this is if enough people want to watch them do the summons, they'll do it for like, okay, let's say they have LR Gohan already. They'll do it if the audience wants them to do it, but to a point they won't go too hard on it because it has to match what basically their view count would be to make that money back. Without it, if they have LR Gohan already, I don't think you'll see people going as crazy for it. But I'm sure some YouTubers out there who don't have LR Gohan will go bananas. I was told this goes me to the bottom. There we go. That is a handy little trick, I'm not gonna lie. If they could add descending and ascending as other games would do, it would also be very nice. Alright, I got 4 50% shots. I'm gonna take a guess that 2 of these will go through. Survey says +3. All I could ask for. Even better. So I only lost 1 in that, meaning I need 5 more. Well, sort of 5 more. Are you asking how old the account I'm playing on right now is? Like, the one I'm using at this very moment? Or are you making like some sort of meta joke?
Alright, let's do this.
Oh yeah, if you're heading to bed, go for it, man. I know it's super late. It's like 3:30. And obviously the bulk of a video like this happened whenever I was doing 3,000 stones worth of summons. You need to force yourself to stay awake and watch me farm merge Zamasu. Unless you're really into that. This account is, I'm gonna say... So we're in May right now? 3 months? 3 to 4 months? Probably a little bit longer than that. I had a very old global account, which was the account I started on originally, like when this game came out, but that was back when this whole game was different and all the cards I have in it are trash anyways. So doing a proper reroll before spending an absurd amount of money was basically what had to happen. And now the account's set in a way where this basically will not become outdated, if it ever does, for at least maybe 2+ years, and by then I imagine Dokkan would be dead, so the life expectancy on this account is basically going to last until the game is dead. Why won't I make summons? Well, I did 3,000 stones worth of summons. Hey, another double drop. Hell yeah! Apparently, it's time to drop the Zamasus. And I have so many stones by, again, buying them. You know, from how many people ask me that question, I guarantee if I made a video, just a standalone video titled 3 easy steps to, like, buying or getting a lot of dragon stones, it will have 200,000 to 300,000 views within 2 days, but the dislike bar will be 200 or like way above what a like bar should be, because all it will be is me clicking on the shop and buying stones. And then I'll just be like cursed all the time. It's like, you baited me. I'm like, well, everyone was always asking me. I was just showing you.
All right, let's do this.
Why would I buy this many stones? Because I'm allowed to do whatever the hell I want. There's a reason why I recommend people not do it, but I'm free to do whatever the hell I feel like. I know, too, it's a little harder for most people asking me to understand, because I'm guessing everyone asking is like 16, 17 years old or something. Like, I'm 27, and I have more money than I know what to do with half the time. But for like a small child or someone still in high school or whatever, typically it's like, obviously spending the absurd prices in this game would make no sense. Did someone ask how I got all these stones? No, no one would ever ask me that question. Not even once. The people who watch Dokkan-related content, they are thoroughly respectful, thoroughly intelligent, and always ask the right questions. Please know that the silence following this is implied sarcasm. You should do a giveaway. Oh, lordy. Sheer amount of accounts and quality of accounts I've given away in the last 2-3 months. Whew, I kind of think it too, I did it a little too much, because some of those accounts, I kind of miss, one account I miss having, but whatever. One thing that has been really nice about giving all the accounts away is I've had so many less accounts I've been forced to log into, so it's cleared so much goddamn space. You can only try to keep track and log into like 10 accounts. At first it's easy, but every day it's like, this got a little tiring, I don't want to do this anymore. Going over Baby Lead to 23 million damage you can sell, and that's in 20. Well, that's with Baby Lead, yeah. So that's like, you're trying to basically nuke the person. A lot of the cards in the game can do close to that damage with a nuke leader. Gohan does have the added advantage, though, of not only would you be having the nuke added to it, you'd be adding his passive as well for every int orb you collected. So you're just basically doubling what is going to be a massive number. Oh, yeah. You know, Shiro, I actually did that for a while, but it got tiring. Like tonight, I'm like been a little tired too, so I just haven't really been able to think of like good things. So every time I see the question, I'm just like, just forget it. But yeah, you have the same mindset I went into with this. Like every time someone asks me this question, just think of something absurd. Remember last time it was like being a potato farmer or something. One of my favorite ones was being a Bandai spy, or working for Bandai, so some of the accounts I named like Bandai HQ. Other ones I just default the private server. Sometimes I go with the CEO of a business. One of the times I went with a blood drive. Awakening medal, what? So that's not an old guy, I don't want an awakening medal. I want to merge Zamasu. Well, what do you know? It is an old guy. Well, I guess I got what I wanted. It only kind of, like, what the worst thing too is only kind of fun like the first time, and then like it's just because the problem is people will come in, ask the question, and leave. Then people will come in and ask the question and leave. Then people come in and then ask the question and leave. So even if you answer it, it's never answered. So it's like asking a question that even if you give an answer to, you've technically never answered it because 20 more people will ask the same question. One thing I kind of do now is I just offend people, because if I make them angry, they're not going to come back. And I make it very clear that they don't mean anything to me, and then they go away. Because I'm sure they want me to hear me like, oh man, thanks for watching, I couldn't do whatever without you, you're the best, blah blah blah, let's hug it out, but no. Like, I respect the people who actually, like, watch me and hang out and talk with me and, like, do all this for that, but, like, the random nobodies who just show up in the sub for things that have literally no meaning mean nothing to me. So since I don't owe them anything, it's pretty easy. What the? Oh, he didn't die. I'm sorry, Zamasu. There you go. Now I killed you for real. And you dropped yourself. That a boy. Hi, it's Vegeta Superblue on my brother's account computer. Another account not lying. What? It's super on my are you saying you rolled another Super Vegeta Blue on your brother's account and you're not lying? Or are you saying you are Vegeta Blue himself and you're not lying, but you're on a computer? It's the second thing. It's pretty damn impressive. Did everyone come back at the same time? And welcome back and hello. Would everyone just have like a group lunch break? You're just in time to watch me have a 50% chance odds of not getting the SA up. It's what I've always wanted. Alright, I'm gonna go for, since I got 3 last time, this one's gonna be, I'll get 1 SA up. Yep, exactly 1. The dream is ever so closer to becoming alive. Oh no. Because it's just a waste of them, honestly. And there's plenty of, okay, so I have Broly at SA20, but like, when Gohan and Vegeta could drop on this, that's 20 more old guys going away, so I'd prefer not to use old guys when I don't have to.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, let's do this.
You know when he says that, I think of the Leroy line every time. I have to go spiel now, bye. Have fun doing that thing. I'll be back to you tomorrow. Well, I'll see you then. Goku does have a brother, that's true. If you're talking about Vegeta, that was Vegeta's brother. I believe Goku's brother would be Radatz. Will Verge Zamasu be added to the weekly event rotation? Well, as there is no weekly event rotation in Global right now, I have no idea. In Japan, yes. Any Dokkan Fest will get added to the weekly Dokkan rotation. Global would actually have to have one first. And yes, I am saving the other ones for the dupe system. I wouldn't be rolling for them otherwise. I mean, if I could just get strictly SA ups just by, you know, old guys, I wouldn't be wasting stones rolling for them. Nah, you're good, man. And actually, you know, you say you don't have decent English, but I was able to comprehend your entire sentence the minute you said it, so you're doing a good enough job. The people who don't speak the good English are the ones who come in and ask just the most asinine questions in the dumbest way possible that aren't even halfway readable. Those are the ones that need to work on their English. Have a good night, friend. Hey, another merge Zimmy. Man, none of us speak good English. It's a side effect of Dokkan. Warning, Dokkan Battle has been known to cause slight retardation if you play this game. Knowing for extended periods of time by playing Dokkan Battle, you may lose the ability to talk and or speak good English. Gooder English. I speak English good. That may actually be a legitimate side effect.
Alright, let's do this.
You know, I was playing FGO yesterday, when that guy was with me talking about how you can't cancel ults. This is the exact same thing. This is the Dokkan equivalent right now. It's like, I gotta watch everybody do their full ult every time. Oh, here we go again. Gotta watch the entire thing. And apparently die. I speak BS3 English. I was actually the first one to summon on the banner when it first came out at 3, I think. I don't know about that. I think I was the first one to summon on the banner, as I went to check if the banner was here while the game was active, and then Trunks' event appeared on me as I clicked on it, and I went right back to the banner and then summoned on it. So I summoned on the banner within the first 10 seconds of its release. Trust me though, the multi was not worth it. You can do it, guys. Kill him faster. I was thinking of something too. It was like, give me a minute. Like, alright, something clever. I think they were saying it jokingly, though. That's a slight problem too, is when you tell people, don't say this. Because we're going to do it, just chip it in. Hey, you know what's not good. I would try to chance to do two of them. Taking it smart, because neither one will probably work. You get just one and be on the three. Actually, I can hear the super. There we go. Two people live through. And what sacrifices for you, Mr. Zamasu, it's yourself.
All right, time for some training.
Sorry. I never know that happens until someone calls me a robot, but at least I know what they mean.
Last one, 3 to go.
I want to watch when he's back sometimes and actually see what I sound like whenever I turn into a robot. I don't think I've ever been able to pinpoint the moment it happens.
All right, let's do this.
I organize my box by cost typically, but since there's too many old guys, I kind of go by rarity and attack now. Do I have a spare Dokkan account you can have? I do not. I have spare Dokkan's account, but you cannot have them. I should clarify that. Also, thanks for following Psycho4201. And use the money sign AASD. Yeah, don't be too triggered about it. Like, if you were really to be triggered, you should see whenever I did all the polls on the ticket banners on this account. Because of all the money, it gave me like 999 tickets or some crap, so I was sitting at almost like 15 or 16 Vegito dupes at the time. Most of the dupes, well, for the most part, if I have them UR, I have them fed off and then I use them as SA fodder. But there's still too many people I have left over that were just pulled as like spares of the tickets. If I was a smart person, I would have actually Dokkaned everybody during the time, but JP was going crazy with tournaments and things, and I'm like, Global will come back. I just shouldn't have to worry about it. And that's what I get for thinking Global was going to be smart about something. Oh god, I should show you the Gogeta fucking dupes I have right now. Holy Christ. That ticket banner loved him to death. Why did I? Oh, apparently my HP was low. Whoops. So where did I go? Actually, I was thinking about that. Maybe should save the freaking Strength Gogetas when Imp one comes around. I have enough of them at this point. We're close to 4,200 subs. Wow, please sub and you will get a big shout out on my next stream. Wow, Joey Games. Is that true? Will you say everybody's name? Like, I don't know if people have the mental capacity to understand that asking for people in a stream to go to a different stream and come sub to the channel so they can call out their name. I guess that's a cool tactic that may work on, like, children, but it's kind of retarded. So let's say I did that and I went to your stream and you said my name. Like, sweet, what happens now? Like, am I gonna get laid? Is something cool gonna happen? Me and your mom gonna get together? Like, what sort of point is there in doing that? It's sort of like when people ask you to do the whole sub for sub thing or like follow for follow thing. That doesn't do anything. It just goes to show that the person in question can't make any content worth the damn worth watching. And because of that, they're absolute garbage, and they'll always be garbage, and they have to basically rely on cheap tactics to get anywhere. And it also flatlines. Just a heads up. I don't think Joey Games like me too much. Oh well. Until next time, friend. Alright, not gonna die this time. Sharky has the right idea. Subscribe to me and you'll get laid. It's true. Listen to these testimonials. When I subscribed to Sharky, I went outside and I got laid twice. Wow, it really works. That's not all. For the next 15 minutes, subscribe twice and you'll get laid twice. Wow. I can't believe it. It's really, really real. Wait till Mother hears about this. Super Saiyan on Mono Phi? What? Why would I put Super Saiyan Rage? Are you talking about the father-son one? The father-son one will actually be very decent when Phi, the Super Phi, comes around because he's a support unit. It's the same with Vegeta, because check this, if this is the one you're talking about. There we go. Like, how do you see stats? Right, yeah, because right there, the attack and defense plus 25% for all allies. And also his ultimate does supreme damage and increases all allies' attack by 20%. So on a monophysical team, that's incredible. Your stats are so high. You're just gonna fly. While I'm here, I may as well try the Zamasus I have. Why do I see no physical? There they are. Where did I guess I haven't got any new ones since then. I thought I did. Oh, rip that. It's kind of disappointing to me in a way. It's like, oh good, I'm close to done. Nope. No, I'm not. It's all a nightmare.
Alright, let's do this!
You know the worst thing too is that Vegeta Blue you're looking at is, it's kind of, like Z-Hull said this to me when I was doing rolls earlier, and it made sense. Because all those Vegeta Blue dupes that I pulled are worthless, because I have 5 dupes of him already, or 4 dupes, and his SA at 10. So their whole purpose is basically like, either become Baba points, or have an undoken Vegeta Blue to hang out with. The same will happen too with Zamasu and Trunks. It's like later banners, it's like, hey look, oh, yeah, that's right. And if you're trying to farm that Broly, oh man, good luck, my friend. That Zenny farm is the worst thing in the world. I'm gonna wish that evil on my worst enemy. Folks you should get banned on Twitch for doing that type of stuff. That's good to know. I just ban them anyways, just because there's no reason to have people begging me for things. I mean, I'll give stuff away when I feel like it, and then I just give it away. It's not like this thing where it's like, well, a certain number has been reached. I will now vend out free shit to people. Arbitrary number I'm thinking of. It is 20,000 has been reached. Because of this, you can now sleep with my daughter. Congratulations. At 30,000, it'll be a threesome. 40K, the world is yours. Sub now. Dokkan mines just want to make yourself and then some points. You can 100% him with enough orbs. Just do some mark for Vegetas. Who are we talking about? Which? We talking about Vegeta or we talking about like the Goku Jr. in Japan right now? Give me a Zami. That's a training item. Okay. To break the tedium on me, at least, I'm going to start breaking Zamisu's paths. I can't do that because he's not awakened, that's right. And I don't want to awaken him yet, so I cannot break the tedium. I lied to myself and everybody. I'm a failure. Last judgment, or last hope? Whoa. Alright then. I definitely screw your dog.
All right, let's do this.
Please don't. Oh yeah. You know, I know why trading isn't a thing, but let me tell you, if trading existed in this game, I would have all of you guys rolling in the dosh and like leftover cards I don't care about. Like JX Zandu, my main Japan, for example. If I could give people the dupes I've got in that like goddamn account, I may have given away over 1,000 duped cards. Duped in, as in like rolled cards. I have too many of them, not as in like I duped cards. If you could dupe cards in this game, that would be freaking phenomenal. But unfortunately, since Bandai wants to ensure that no trading exists, so that way you can't start a new account and try to get the cards you want to trade it over, so that'll never be a thing. It's just kind of rip on luck on that. Two cards especially I give away instantly. Anytime I got Agility Ultimate Gohan and... God damn, I forgot who the other one was. There's another one that I would just... No matter what it is, if I see it, I would just either throw it away, Baba it, or just trade it off to somebody. That's exactly. Well, trading would break any of these gacha games. That's why it doesn't exist. the whole fundamental design and everything we've been doing in this game would be completely different if trading was an actual thing. It's not easy to find a screen recorder for an iOS. I never even thought about, is there a working iOS emulator? Because if there's an iOS emulator... Well, actually... So... I don't exactly know what it is you're asking, because I kind of just half looked at the question, but on my phone, on my YouTube account, I don't know how long this has been here, but when I go to YouTube on my phone, I guess through the application, there's a record button, and it just basically just starts saying record your phone and or like record to the camera of your phone. And I'm sure with iOS, if it's the same way, if you wanted to like record Dokkan, you could probably record the gameplay on your phone and then talk over it later, like on your computer or something, to make an iOS type thing work. It's just kind of brainstorming. I've never actually used the function on my phone, but it's gotta have some use. And since it's from YouTube directly, it would process the video for you immediately, and you could use YouTube's in-YouTube editor thing. And of course, when we're nearing the end, Zamasu's just like, I'm never gonna drop ever again. Okay, Zamasu, thanks.
Alright, let's do this.
Tournaments aren't fair either. With LR Broly, you'll become top 100. That's a weird criticism to say, because that has been the way since this game came out. When the very first Dokkan card came out, who was Broly with an AoE, having Broly, you can go now and look at. There's a way to look at the old tournament results and seeing who was like first to 100 or whatever. Every single person is using Broly. That hasn't changed in any way, so. Also, you mentioned YouTube gaming. I don't think it's a matter of having it. By having, okay. YouTube, it's weird how they market it because YouTube gaming isn't like a separate site or anything. It's the exact same thing. Well, like, so this video that I'm streaming right now, you could watch it on YouTube or YouTube gaming. It's not like I chose one. It plays on both. When I first started these videos, I thought the same as you did. I assumed it was like two separate things, but that's not the case. For recording purposes, maybe on your phone, like you have to be specifically on YouTube gaming for that. That I don't know about, but I know that like what's happening right now is on YouTube and YouTube gaming. In fact, the links that it offers, kind of, it's like, do you want to watch this on this page or on YouTube gaming? So I could just switch between the two kind of at will. Alright, zombie. Come on, baby. Time for a drop. That's a training item again. Okay. Bandai, please. I know you like to torture me. I know you get off on it. I know it excites you, but wow. Like, I'm nearing the end. You had some pretty cool drops earlier. I think about half of them didn't work, of course.
All right, let's do this.
You don't know why I don't have 200,000 subs. Wow. Probably because that would take a fair amount of time. You'd have to build a pretty decent audience. As my YouTube channel has existed since the end of February, if I had 200,000 subs in 3 months' time, honestly, I think that would look more suspicious than, like, impressive. You'd have, like, a whole community and slash, because, like, YouTubing itself has its own community, and, like, people be like, how the heck, like, oh, did you buy these with this? It's like, something sneaky's going on. I think it would be one hell of a feat if someone had 200,000 subs. In at least 3 months' time. Who wants to die? You do! So they can die a little faster. You know, it'd be a whole different story too if I had all these guys Dokkan Awaken. These guys have been blowing up. At least I had the foresight to actually farm Father, Son, Vegeta, and Trunks when it came, to at least give me some sort of, like, push in these. I think I'm going to use Ashu to record an IE server to live stream. Sure. I've never heard of either of those things. Just tinker around with stuff and find whatever works. Just realize you're going to fight more with YouTube systems if you stream to YouTube than you are going to actually, like, trying to figure out how to stream, because YouTube is just a confusing mess when it comes to streaming. That dropped nothing at all? That's what happened there. Nothing at all. Wow.
All right, let's do this.
You're near the end, no drops. I think it's the 6th time now without a drop. Watch for result me, throw the sword at me, eat the beams, do 1,000,000 damage. You know, I was thinking actually one way I could do this. Once these dudes die. Anytime Boo Boo Volleyball spikes, it's pretty much an insta-death. The unfortunate part for me on this is Vegeta's the only one I got awakened as well, but this merge Zamasu has type advantage on him. Gosh, an SA-10, buddy, come on. Show me you're worth a damn. Or only do 149,000. How has he all that DS? I'll let Shiro answer this time. Give me a drop. Alright, drop one. Or no. Wow, God. Why am I being so unlucky right now? I don't know what I think about this to begin with. It doesn't actually have to be Dokkan, and I can do this. Just get him a little crit chance. Pretty much all you need. Boom. All you need in life is just a little bit of chance. A little bit of crit chance. Someone talking shit? Crit him. Somebody did math, oh god. I thought math was illegal in certain parts of the world. It's been known to cause intelligence, so I just kind of thought they stopped that entirely.
Let's do this.
Exact math? Alright, so let's see. Let's count. It started with 25,000 stones. Exact math that for me. I mean, to be honest, thinking about it, it really isn't that hard. You just... So let's say the average cost of 90 stones would be... Is Global still at like $45 or 50 bucks? So if you wanted to use a difference of... I guess like $48 if it's $45, so... To be nice, I guess, to Global, I'll use like 45 bucks for 90 stones. So if you go through 90 stones... Let's just do a base number of 800. It gives me so... That's too many. Okay, so we do 90 stones times... Let's try a nicer number. It's too low now. Do 500, too high. We'll do 250. 22,500, that's close. So 90 times 270 gives me 24,000. Alright, good enough. So 24,000. I did 270. So 270 times 44 would be $11,000, 880 cents. There you go.
Did someone just use math? What is this? Never asked for this.
If it was near 50 bucks still, that's true. So if I wasn't being fair, we did the same thing. So 50 times 270 would have been $13,500 instead. Oh, I missed Ken saying fuck you. Fuck you too, guy. Damn, was that like 8 times now without a drop? What, did Merge Zamasu just leave? Is he done dropping for the day? Smoke break?
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, don't we all wish the other guy was back? It's been around twice. It came back in Japan, so it should come back in global a long time from now, but so far it's existed twice.
They said the economy would never bounce back. They said the bubble was broken, it would never go back to how things were. We've been in the worst recession ever. But I knew. In 8-ish, 9 years' time, that money I'd saved, I would become the greatest Dokkan Battle player ever. And that, kids, is how I met your mother.
You know, eventually Satomir would realize that, like, literally, you are a meme at the moment. Like, pay attention to your surroundings, understand what's going on, stop talking seriously. The longer you do it, the dumber it makes you look. Trust me, I'm doing this to spare your feelings. God, every turn with this. Exactly. Alright, drop. My god, 2 of them. Thank you. You may as well give me 2. Fuck. Give me 5 just to make up for all that time. Good lord. Holy jeez. When did I begin? I began playing this game in 2015, around, I believe, September or October. Okay, now watch me get trolled just a little further. Like, we got the 2 drops after all this time. Watch this be nothing.
Time for some training.
Okay, we gained 1. And for the last 2, I'm doing something called the shortcut.
All right, time for some training.
There we go. Ah, dang, farmed all 10 Zamasus. Man, that was backbreaking effort, but man, thankfully, I persevered. Some people would have, you know, given up and fed them old guys. Not me. Nope.
It takes a true Saiyan warrior.
I don't have enough Gregories. Why? Why would that happen now? Unfortunately, Dokkan has stopped working because I wanted to buy a Gregory. Thank you.
Dragon Ball Z. All right, let's get this started.
Even the game doesn't want to have 5 Gregories. I know Baba sells 5 of them for some sweet money. It's right around the time Cell? No. I started Global before Goldie was even out. During the time I started Global was around the time that Japan was having their 3rd World Tournament. Alright, Baba, don't scream me this time. I need some Gregory's. And that is not Gregory's. I got $5 for you. 5 Gregory's sold out. Oh my god. I'm gonna actually have to run this event for Gregory's. I can't even tell you the last time I've had to do this. Where the heck is it? An epic showdown. Oh yeah. Got what it takes, Goku? To mess with the champ? I don't remember which one it is, but this stage always has like 5 Gregory's on the ground or something.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, let's do this. I'm guessing those are them. I have no idea. It's either when you beat Goku or something happens, they give you 5 Gregory's. It's so goddamn annoying. It's just every fucking medal needs Gregory. It's just... ugh. Like, Bandai being an idiotic company, money hungry aside, that's one thing I've always found beyond unacceptable. Like, there is no excuse for that fucking way that Gregory works. Every card of the game uses this. We have 2 other ones, but no one ever uses them ever. Just when I think I'm done, there's always something more. One more thing. One more thing. One more thing. It's September straight. That's the thing is, I actually don't know the exact date. I can only just go off. Actually, I may be able to. Let's see. If I check. Alright, I'll go. Let's see. Google Play. Because it's the first time I bought stones in this game, so it'd be like a good estimate of 2 Bubbles medals. Shit! I don't remember which one it was. Alright, Google Play. Clicky clicky. Why are these all new again? Did they just reset these for this? Okay, well I guess I have an actual excuse to run this then. Well, there you go. I guess if you haven't realized it yet, all the medals got reset. So get some free stones. Alright, I'm gonna click account. Let's go to... I know there's a way to view payment history, order history. There we go. Scroll to the very bottom. So click more, click more, click more. You want to show more? Show more? I'm like, oh, jeez. This is just making me feel sad about how much money I've spent on mobile games in general. Because it's not just Dokkan alone. Scroll, 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 scroll. In February 2016 currently. There's December 2015. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Something must... Oh, that's right. Gogeta must have come around in December of 2015 because I'm scrolling through that page and there's just numerous payments of me giving like $50. Must have been trying for strength, Gogeta. Alright, let's see here. Dragonstone set. Looks like August 2nd. So August 2nd of 2015. And I know it was well before Texel came out, in Global especially. But I think you might be right about Broly and JP wise. I'm thinking when I started, Broly was out, but Texel had not been released. I know he'd been teased at the time. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I couldn't reach out while I was looking at that. Alright, Gogeta came out January 28, 2016, the 1-year anniversary. Well, something happened December, around the 25th area, around Christmas time, that I apparently dropped a crap load of money into this game for something. I got it! Oh my god, I got it! What'd you get? Tell us, boy! Why didn't I get 5 Gregories, or at least a Gregory? The anger. Like, I cannot believe I'm farming Gregory medals right now. This is insane. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Hey! Right on. Okay, try this again. Yes, go by character. Let's go by tech. By extreme.
Alright! Let's get this started!
Alright!
Wow!
Wow! What incredible power!
Thanks, phoned in Goku voice. Alright, 1 potato. Tube, if I can click unlock. Whew, man. Now comes the arduous task of leveling this guy. I'm not even sure if I want to do this right now. Alright, so kill the SSRs. Was a friend giving you an account this last Christmas? Wasn't the last Super Vegito God Tanks? I thought that was that last Christmas, not, yeah, 2000. I was thinking the same thing. So I wasn't even playing Global last Christmas. Because it, like, the account that... And that actually didn't even come to JP. That was only on Global.
Alright! Time for some training!
Alright, time for some trading.
Alright, when I finish this here, I'll probably call the stream good, and then I'll farm and do the events some other time, just so I can take a break from this.
Time for some training!
Alright, time for some trading.
Well, at least that ends Merge Zamasu, mostly, until I Dokkan him. But I'll do that later. But for now, just thank you everybody for watching. And as always, have a good night. And I will see you next time. And before I go, I will read all the questions I missed as I forgot again. Then from the games events, the far step events, and terms of shit, my bad, this even started, blah blah blah, must have been really one. Yeah, Kid Buu must have really. You know? Oh my god. Before I end this, that is true. I think that actually was the case. I think that was when Physical Kid Buu was released, and I really like Kid Buu as a character, so I was rolling for Kid Buu and Physical Buu. And oddly enough, I think you were right. But anyways, Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one now.